How are we doing today? Or wait, no, that's not how we do it. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Paleopod. Today, we're probably mostly going to be talking about Jurassic World Evolution 3, as a lot of things have happened since the last time we talked about it.
Yes, a lot of really cool things. The frontier designs are sticking around.
At least
Let's go.
At the very least, a few of them are.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to see all of them, but it's a good chance they're all going to be there. Like the Gigantosaurus or Giganotosaurus, however you want to say it, is. I'm so happy that's back. That's the one I cared about the most.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
It definitely, like, at the very least, it feels like a 90s version of Giganotosaurus, which personally I think fits the Jurassic Park style more than Dominion's design.
Joker.
Yeah, Joker. Zeb.
Right, Joker, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That quote still baffles me. It's like, oh, the Giga's gonna be the Joker, and then it eats a deer.
Yeah.
What?
An already dead deer, mind you. No.
Yeah.
And no, you're
Buys the T-Rex over it.
It killed a locust that was already dying. So
yeah. Momentarily breathed fire, and then
Now
they hyped up to be a big villain, but to be honest, out of all the big villains we've seen, villain dinosaurs, it's probably the most natural, like, acting animal there was.
Yeah.
Which...
Now, on top of that, I actually completely forgot about this. We did get a Chaos Theory Season 4 trailer too, and I don't believe we've talked about that either. The reason why I was reminded of this is because Giganotosaurus will be showing up in that season. I wonder if they're going to do the whole Clone Wars to the prequels method and say, hey, we're going to make it evil here so that you won't feel as bad when it gets shish kebabbed by the Therizinosaurus later.
Yeah. And it does look like we'll be seeing that fight as well.
At the very least, the aftermath of the fight. Which actually probably, because this Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory, they love to do this. They love to do the whole, the main characters, they all barely miss the main characters of the movies by like just a hair. I think the helicopter is going to take off and they're going to be like, oh, look, there's a Therizinosaurus and a T-Rex. And then, they're just going to see the aftermath of it.
If they're making the Giga a villain, is it going to kill Bumpy? Like, is it just going to, like, get hit by the club, take 0 damage, and then finish Bumpy off in front of Ben?
Maybe.
If they were brave enough, they would.
Bumpy is in the valley, so yeah, could be. Honestly, though, I think that Bumpy's going to survive because do you remember the ending of Dominion when there's a montage of all of the dinosaurs existing in the real world? There's like a pair of ankylosaurs. And there were people making fan theories that one of those could be Bumpy. And I think that Gareth Edwards, whoever directed Dominion, I can't remember his name, had stated that he likes that theory. So I kind of think they're going to make that the case. They're going to make it so that Bumpy survives and ends up in the ending of Dominion.
What's the new baby Yankee called then?
Smoothie,
that's it. Yeah, Bumpy sees Smoothie the first time. It's all nice. And then, Joker eats Smoothie. There we go.
Oh no! They gotta warm us up to Evolution 3 when the dinosaurs eat the babies.
That's true.
Everyone was like worried about them not being able to do anything to the babies. It very much looks like it's more of a calmer takedown rather than like a brutality. Like I was so expecting like the T-Rex to like be able to grab on these babies, like in the film where it just shakes a Gallimimus to death. I was so expecting that one though.
I don't think I've seen the footage yet. How do they dispatch the babies?
From the footage I saw, it just looks like it just gets knocked over.
Oh really? Oh
yeah.
Don't eat it whole.
I didn't see anything like that. Like I said, I've not seen all that much footage. The footage I saw was a Patago Titan baby getting absolutely floored by, I think it was a Utahraptor.
So then maybe larger megatheropods can swallow like the smaller babies whole, whereas the smaller theropods they'll probably do that to maybe the larger babies. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just happy that my baby dinosaur death pit is possible.
Baby dinosaur death pit.
That's all I ever hear is stuff like that in the comments. Like, oh, I can't wait for the baby battle royale and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like people, this is the reason why most when kids get put in games, you can't kill them. You just
Yeah.
get people like straight away, women and children first, right? Like, no, they're meant to go to safety first.
That was my exact response when I started playing Cyberpunk.
Oh. Someone sent me a meme the other day, and it's like as soon as I log into Jurassic World Evolution 3 on the 21st of October, and it's Anakin Skywalker, and it's like, I killed the women and the children too. I just, it's like, oh, jeez, cheers for that. Oh,
It really is going to be it's going to be awesome, because I remember when stuff was first coming out about JW3, everyone was like, nothing we've seen yet really distinguishes it from Jurassic World Evolution 2. And I'm really, really happy that they've shown off as much as they have. Because it's not like with movies, right? Like, we can complain about them showing off a lot about a movie, but with games, I feel like it's a whole different story. And I'm really happy, like the new terrain tools, the babies, natural nesting, or kind of, you got to place the nest, but it's the same as Prehistoric Kingdom. I fingers crossed for, I know Thery's going to be in there, but fingers crossed for Deinonychus for one of the remaining 8.
Do we know that Thery's going to be in there?
It's a canon species.
Yeah.
so
But by my count, there's a good chance that we're going to be losing at the very least one canon species. I think it's probably Segisaurus, but yeah, we'll see.
All the Jurassic Park fans start crying now. I can't complete my park. Damn it, Frontier.
But no, I agree with Lakota. We'll probably get Therizinosaurus. And what Microceratus, that's another canon species, we'll probably get.
Frost.
Yeah. Because what we have 8.
Yeah.
You said we have 8 slots left, correct?
Do believe so, yes.
Yeah, remember right, there's 8 slots, and that's obviously not including the deluxe species.
Right.
Yeah.
So
We now know from this weekend that the 5th swimming spot is Spinoraptor.
yes,
That
which
kind of pushes Suko out.
yes, I was so confident that it would be Suchomimus, but if Suchomimus doesn't fill that final swimming spot, I kind of feel like Suchomimus is not going to be in the game, at the very least the base game at launch, which that might be a whole huge can of worms if they try to resell it to us in a Chaos Theory pack. And you know what I just thought of too, like the other day? We haven't gotten Pachyrhinosaurus confirmed yet either, which is also a Chaos Theory species.
Yeah, and that was a deluxe species for Evolution 2 as well.
Yeah, right. I'm kind of thinking that they're probably going to just be doing a Chaos Theory pack that introduces those animals and then also introduces their on-screen appearance as a variant skin. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now with those two, which is a little bit unfortunate
as well. I feel like the hybrid species pack in Evolution 2 is a bit of a test, because people complained that they were getting resold things they've already bought. There was a few updates done to them, like Ankylosaurus looks absolutely beautiful now, and like people, but they still bought it.
Right.
Yeah, and we're thinking about it as well. These animals that we're getting aren't just going to be like, yeah, I can see the point. Oh, we already had Suko. Why not give it back to us for free? But they've got to redesign it. Got to make a male. They've got to make a female. They've got to make a baby, and all this stuff that goes along with that as well. So technically, you are getting something new. It's the same name, just with a bit of upgrade, really.
Yeah, and what I think you mentioned this, Lakota. I don't think Majungasaurus has been confirmed yet either.
No,
I was going to bring that up.
Which is also another Chaos Theory creature.
I do want a major skin, so I'd be pretty happy if it comes with a major skin.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I mean, them selling the new skins is probably a better argument than what they did with the hybrid species pack, but I don't know. It's still a huge can of worms because Suchomimus has been a base game dinosaur since the first game. Pachyrhinosaurus was highly requested for the first game, and then for the second game, okay, great. Now you can have it with the deluxe edition, which was awesome. But now they might be withholding it from us again. Which again, that's all just kind of like a huge can of worms. Like, how many times can they do that before the community just says that, hey, we're done. We're not going to keep buying into that.
I don't know, because Call of Duty been getting away with it for years now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Those FIFA, Madden. Nah, let's start the smoke.
I don't want
did the same
Beavis
thing.
Butt and Butthead in my. I don't want Beavis and Butthead in Jurassic World Evolution.
Kids program starts sponsoring it, so then you get a voiceover change, so it's Andy the dinosaur, like that.
That would be great. I loved the announcer packs that Call of Duty had, especially COD.
Yeah, I used to love those.
They had one for Snoop Dogg, and it was hilarious.
I got the what's the drill sergeant called? I forget his name. From Full Metal Jacket and various other films. Really cool guy, and he was one of the voice packs. That was my favorite one out of the two. I mean, Snoop Dogg was quite funny, but the having it took me back to when I first ever watched Full Metal Jacket. I was like, oh wow, that's sick.
Yeah. God, I haven't seen that movie in ages, but I know that
last week.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, apparently I got left out of the program. I missed the memo.
I guess that was my first time
is it
seeing
on Hulu? I can watch it tonight.
The first time seeing it, what do you think of it?
It's good. It's a good movie.
It's good
I like it. Yeah, I quite liked it.
So do you know who the I can't remember his name, but the person who was very slow in the training? Do you remember? Do you know who that is? The actor.
I don't.
Very slow.
Him,
like, you mean like the kind of
guy? I don't want to give it away in case there is people that haven't seen this film that's been out for years.
Okay. Well, I won't give it away either.
He doesn't make it past training.
Oh, well, I think I recognize the actor, don't I?
Yeah, we should do.
I mean,
it's Hoss.
Oh yeah, Hoskins. Yeah,
World.
I usually think of him as Kingpin, but yeah. Yeah, I recognize him. Yeah,
I forgot he's Kingpin.
Yeah, man,
I've not seen Daredevil in ages.
Oh, dude, you need to now. You need
to
rewatch it, but yeah, that's how I recognize. Yeah, I did recognize the actor.
Yeah,
isn't this one of his first movies or something like? No,
I don't think it's his first, but it's like an early movie. It is, I reckon.
Right.
When did that film come out? Now was it 80s that film came out? Full Metal Jacket? A bit later than that.
When did Full Metal Jacket come out? It came out in 1987, July 10th,
Yeah.
2 days after my birthday.
Not yet.
No,
it wasn't back then.
I don't want to slight tangent right now, but I've been watching so many Vietnam films recently just because I can't watch Primitive War yet.
Oh.
This is like a guy's watching dinosaur films separate from the.
Is it coming out on VOD in the UK too?
No, it's only coming out in. It's on VOD right now in New Zealand and Australia.
And they don't have UK on the plan.
I don't know if it's a US one on the plan.
The US isn't on the plan. It's on October 5th for the US.
Is it?
Yeah.
Apparently still fighting for to get in the UK. It's so annoying. I so want to watch it.
Small budget movies, man. Yeah, no, I want to have a whole podcast episode where we just talk about the movie. We can't do that if we haven't all seen it.
Right.
No. And also, Luke's come out saying he wants to go and direct a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World film on Twitter. I noticed this the other day. Yeah. Oh no, so was it Star Wars? Actually, I think it was Star Wars. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I can't. I'm trying to remember now. I saw him say, "Oh, I want to direct something," and I was like, "Oh." Let me say. Let's find it at some point. So, yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that topic, I'm looking at the Utyrannus right now. Does it look like they've tweaked the model because it used to be like really like stubby, like not as long as it should have been, right?
From what I noticed,
The
I think it
male-
is still stubby.
The male doesn't feel like it. Like it doesn't really look like it on the male.
Well, it's probably bigger, isn't it? Because they've made it so the males are bigger than female.
Well,
Yeah, some of yeah.
I don't know. A lot of these animals, I think they're kind of being a bit loose with the whole sexual dimorphism thing.
Fine.
Like I don't.
Sexual dimorphism isn't present in every species, so
Well, no, but like take T-Rex for example. Sexual dimorphism is present in the movies, but I don't really see any differences in the models, which kind of bums me out.
so let me take a look at that.
Now the male Eutyrannus, it does seem like
It's
it is.
more feathery.
It's definitely bigger, and it is definitely more feathery. It has more feather on its head, and not much of a difference. Which I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to do crazy differences with every single creature.
The baby's adorable.
It is. I love it. But the head on the Eutyrannus, just the way the face looks, the crest, I love the Eutyrannus so much. It might be a little stubby, but we love him.
Yeah, it's missing its internal organs, but other than that, it's pretty good. You know,
We took out the small intestine. It's not really necessary.
Just needs the large. It's fine.
that is the
Yeah.
only
Just
thing
all-
that bugs me with the design. But no, overall, it is a good design. Like
No.
they did really good with it.
He was
Also-
visiting the park. It's like, why do all the Eutyrannus have stoma bags on? Like, what's going on here?
It does also put them in the correct family on the website. It says Proceratosauridae.
Wow, I thought for sure they would put
Oh.
Tyrannosauridae.
No, or at least
Yeah.
Tyrannosauroididae. But yeah, look at that proper representation.
They
I remember
They do.
I was misled for like the entire time I was in like elementary and middle school. I was like so confident that Eutyrannus was a tyrannosaur, and he just had three fingers for some reason.
Eutyrannus was discovered when you were in elementary school.
Yes, it was.
Jeez.
I distinctly remember being in middle school when they discovered it. That is
Yep,
so crazy.
It was
You're in middle-
2012. Yeah. So I would have been.
I was in college.
I remember driving home from school. I was just picked up and I was like scrolling through things, and then new feathered dinosaur discovered, like large feathered dinosaur related to T-Rex. Or I'm sure a lot of the articles said ancestor of T-Rex, because articles don't say things correct.
T-Rex cousin.
Yeah.
Actually, do you guys remember the design for Eutyrannus in Jurassic Park the game?
Yes.
Well, I know
No, I
you do.
don't. I don't actually.
Oh my
Just-
god, it looks so weird. Hold on.
Oh, you're going to pull it up? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
I'll show you.
want to see this.
Yeah, it's very blue.
It's very
Oh,
blue.
yeah.
Why is it blue?
That's Jurassic World the game. That's not the right one.
So I've not played Jurassic Park the game, and you can't even play it now, can you?
Nope.
No,
You
No,
cannot.
can't.
Young
Put it
souls.
down.
Servers are turned off. They hit the off switch.
They
I
did
feel
indeed.
like game came out when I was in college as well.
Jeez.
I was definitely the age range to be playing that game
Me
when it came out.
too.
Though.
Me too.
So
I mean, I just distinctly remember just playing it in one of my classes, and then I think it was a nutrition class, if I remember rightly. When I first started playing it, it's like, are you paying attention to this? And I just, when you catch a teacher off guard because you know the answer, and they're like, oh, okay, and I just went back. Just playing it. Oh wow, I do not remember this critter.
yeah.
It was added
What name is that?
shortly after the discovery of the animal.
Yeah. Which
Look, it looks like the Planet Zoo Velociraptor.
Kinda
Not
looks
Planet
like a
Zoo,
rock
Zoo
drake.
Tycoon.
Looks like a rock drake from Ark. It's so weird. But it is interesting because they add the Eutyrannus to Jurassic Park the game shortly after it was discovered, right? And I was talking about this in like my server because someone had asked me about Loki Ceratops, and I Whoa, that's a we. Oh yeah, was that
That's
the
the
Planet Zoo?
Velociraptor from Zoo Tycoon 2. Dino Dix.
Yeah, so
It's a
for
spitting image.
our audio listeners, we just got a really mangled looking velociraptor that
I can
missing feathers on its tail, on a lot most of its
Suffering from
legs.
Mage.
Yeah.
I can count the polygons on that model. But it really was like shocking to see Loki Ceratops announced for Jurassic World Evolution 3.
Yeah,
So good.
so soon, because it was described back in 2022, right? I think.
It was 2024.
Was it? No.
Yeah.
Was that a description of it? Wasn't it dug out?
Let's see, I was working at
2019.
working at the job. I was on my lunch break when I made the video. It was probably 2024.
Yeah, so it was dug out in 2019. The specimen.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I said
I
I said when it was described, not when it was
first
discovered. Yeah, 2024. Yeah, and so they
But
were. Frontier was quick with that one.
They were. I was Dog J and I had a back and forth where we were both like, dude, it was crazy fast how quick they came out with that. Not only did they make it, but it was the first dinosaur they announced.
Yeah, like the first new one.
Yeah.
Like not only that, it's like a very good design. I mean, we've talked about it already a lot, but yeah, it's
the feet.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
No, it's genuinely a lot like paleo art, the actual design. Like they really nailed it. They got all of the head ornamentation, you got all of the frill ornamentation, the epicypitals. They're very good design. And then they just kept bringing in other really good designs too, and it's just so good.
Well, Loki Ceratops is very like night and day compared to the Triceratops.
Oh yeah,
it's going to make that Triceratops look even more when you've got them co-inhibiting each other.
Yeah. Yep, very true. I mean, Styracosaurus kind of already did that for me in the game, but
you know what? We don't even have Styracosaurus, do we?
It has not been confirmed. I just realized. Neither has.
Oh no.
Neither has Torosaurus.
Oh yeah, Torosaurus being the J-pod critter.
Has Pentaceratops been confirmed?
I don't even think we've.
No,
I don't think.
So we've got Chasmosaurus, which actually I like that the male's got looks a bit like a Pentaceratops.
It does. It does. Yeah, with the longer frill. Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah.
So what I'm guessing with that is they've kind of replaced some of the older ceratopsians with some of the newer ones, like Psittacosaurus and Lokiceratops, and Protoceratops.
You know what I'm noticing? We don't have Sinoceratops.
Oh my gosh.
we don't. Yeah, we don't have Sino.
Huh?
We don't have Sino, do we?
No, we don't.
And it's weird because we have a hybrid that involves Sino. So
Sinoceratops is
okay. Tuesday.
So we could definitely fill in the Sinoceratops slot. Like it's definitely coming, right?
Yeah. It's a canon species from the film, so
yeah. Like if we're counting that, then we're probably getting Sinoceratops. We're probably getting Microceratus, Therizinosaurus. So that's 3 slots that are filled up right there, which makes it
Nasutoceratops.
Dang it, Nasutoceratops. Yeah, it's making it.
This week's gonna be very ceratopsian.
It's making it less and less likely that freaking. Dinocyrus and Archelon and Shonisaurus are going to make the cut with everyone that we are confirming here.
I don't think Dinocyrus is going to make it, dude, because that'd be a swimming critter.
Would it though?
Wouldn't it?
It wouldn't have.
Well, if it's going for fish,
there's no evidence that Dinocyrus can swim.
There's so much evidence.
There's
so much evidence. You don't see it in Prehistoric Kingdom.
Well, okay, no. Dinocyrus could probably swim, but it probably wasn't swimming like a penguin or anything like that. Anyway, I don't.
You compare it to a Gallimimus.
I'm like, you guys are like making me so sad. It's so unlikely that some of my favorites are not going to make it.
I'll be with you there if Gigantoraptor doesn't make it.
That's oh my gosh.
It's my
Two
favorite
things,
DLC creature.
real quick.
Cool.
I'm glad I wasn't the target of this rage bait this time. Secondly, Moros Intrepidus.
Morris.
Oh, that's gonna make it as well, hasn't it? Because that was in the film.
Okay, I'm writing down a list here. We're gonna figure this out. So we got Morris, probably. Fairy,
Yeah.
probably.
I tell you what, right now I
Mizuda?
see a lot on Twitter, or X, what you call it. So many people crying that the Metrocanthosaurus is still not here yet.
Dude, it's not.
It's not. It's not. And there's like a bit of like a mini cult on Twitter, which I see on my feed so often.
No. What
Yeah.
I would really wish, and if they're planning to do this, then this is awesome. But I wish that what they would do is they would have like or yearly updates, like not DLCs, but updates, and they add like a handful of dinosaurs just for free. They probably won't, and they'll probably keep them behind paid DLC. But I could definitely see something like that, as well as like new items for building, because now we have the modular building piece. If they did that, that could keep this game alive for a very long time.
This could
Well,
just
the
be the
way
final
it's-
evolution game.
The way it's
Exactly.
shown off, I feel like it's going to be very much like Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo came out in 2019, and they're still bringing out DLCs to this day. So that's a fair lifespan.
Given the fact that they don't do free updates, or at least, I mean, Evolution 2 sometimes did free updates, but it wasn't for like big things, you know? I don't.
Every now and then you got given I don't know if there was ones before. I know recently we got given a big cat for free on Planet Zoo.
Okay.
As one species.
Same company, so maybe if we're lucky, we can just get some free critters added in the future. Because I got 5 slots filled of animals that are probably might show up based on the fact that they showed up on the big screen. Morris Intrepidus, Therizinosaurus, Nizutaceratops, Sinoceratops, and Microceratus. So that leaves 3 slots. 3 slots, and that there's no way you can fit 4 animals that I'm thinking of in my brain right now in 3 slots.
I feel I feel like they might have not been Seiji, because then people can't complete their Jurassic parks then.
If it's Segisaurus, I'm gonna cry.
And if Metries might be on that list as well.
Yeah.
That's one of the species in the park.
Right. So like we can include, if we're using that logic, if we're using only canon species, because it is true that Frontier is very dedicated to their canon species, because frickin' Archaeornithomimus made the cut, even though it only has like a voice line in the Jurassic World movies, in the first Jurassic World movie.
You should hear a kid say Archaeornithomimus.
Yeah. Wait, do we have 8 slots, or did we count those 8 slots before we knew about the Spinoraptor?
Well, we've got 2 days until the reveal. The only ones on the website that are not like blurred out, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not. I mean, if you're looking at the actual like dinosaur list, it kind of just blurs out at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know
which ones are what. So
I think that's just a way for them to fill out the page or something. I don't know, or maybe like future animals can get added here or whatever.
Probably,
because I think in the base game they did announce that there was going to be a specific amount of animals, and I think people have been counting with that.
Yeah.
Currently, we have 60. How many animals were supposed to be in this?
That's a great question. Hold on. Or I'm looking it up. 82 species.
82 species.
82 56. Oh, 56 on here.
It says that we have 60 at the top.
Yeah, because that's the deluxe on there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, why did I not just minus it from?
So
I've just been sat there counting them like.
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened?
Yes. I've been there counting them. I could have just minus 4 from. So you've got 56 animals on this list already.
And it says that
Wait.
we're supposed to have over 80?
I think people have been very jippy on Twitter. I've been believing everyone, thinking this is it, the final lot. Like, no, there's going to be more than to show off yet. There's only 56 on display right now, and it's meant to be. What's it? I think it's 80.
It says 82 species are confirmed, but the website specifies that only 75 will have family units.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that lines up
that's
with the
the
whole
hybrid.
hybrid thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Okay, then if that's the case, then I think we might be good.
maybe I don't know. I really it would be really funny though if Nanook made the cut and like Deinonychus got like outed.
Okay,
I find
all I know is that
be
Deinonychus
mo-
better be here.
it'd be more funnier because
Mm.
there already is a Nanotyrannus in the universe.
There's already.
Is there actually?
There's what?
In the toy line, so it's not
Oh.
canon, but
Well,
I could
that.
so see it.
the toy line they make everything. Okay,
Yeah,
so I guess just kind of disregard everything that we were just talking about because it kind of seems like there might be a little bit more slots that can be filled than we previously thought.
This I might have heard incorrectly. That I think it's that we're getting 8 more species confirmed in 2 days when this countdown ends. I think that's
Yeah.
what I heard.
There'd be more species then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so I realized taking out the deluxe animals, there's only 3 new species.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There weren't
So,
too many new species in Evolution 2 though.
No, actually, was it not?
There wasn't a lot from what I remember. I remember their biggest push was Pachyrhinosaurus.
Well, then all the marine animals were all new, all the flying animals were all new.
That's true. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit of deja vu looking at, because I just remember, like Lagoon, when the game first came out, Evolution 2 came out, the Lagoon and the Avery seemed a bit of a gimmick because there wasn't much to put in. And there really isn't. There's no new flying reptiles or marine animals at all.
Yeah.
Like we've got Dimorphodon returning, we've got Geosturbia returning, Donkey returning, Icky returning, Crone returning, Meg returning, Moser returning, Pteranodon returning, Quetz returning, Plesia returning, Trope returning, Fanato as a deluxe. That's it. Like, I mean, unless there's going to be like a big reveal of aquatics and flyers soon, it doesn't look too good.
I kind of feel like they're done with revealing new things though.
Mm.
It would be a little disappointing, but it could also just be like as disappointing as it would be. I think their whole thing, because it comes out next month, so they're probably building up fan service by showing off fan favorite species.
Yeah,
Probably.
So
It's a good shout.
it would be a good opportunity to do that with the next reveal that we get in the next few days.
I'm just praying for Gigantoraptor and Archeolon.
I really want Archelon and I really, really, really want Shonisaurus, man. If they don't have that, I'll cry.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Jaileroptis might have got smacked on the head.
Oh, that's another one I want too. Oh no,
I didn't even see it didn't see an Insectivida. I know the demo that they played this weekend isn't everything, but there wasn't an Insectivore feeder or any sign of it.
Oh no.
But then what I find funny is they had Spinosaurus representing omnivores on the tab. So maybe Dinocaris is coming back.
Maybe.
And they just obviously didn't put Dinocaris there, they put Spinosaurus there for the
just to hide it.
art.
Yeah, just to hide it.
Yeah.
That could be. Dinocaris is one of the only possible type or omnivores that we could know of.
Yeah. I just love the image that came out of that with yes, Spinosaurus inhabited mango forests.
Yeah, I love all the memes that are coming with that right now.
Talking with
great.
my friend the other day, and yeah, that's weird. It's super odd. They put Spinosaurus for omnivore. I was talking to my friend the other day, and they're like, "Did mangoes exist back then?" And I said, "No, no, they did not."
I just love
Yummy
the way
mangoes.
yeah, Michael. I love how the Spinoraptor, the Pyroraptor swims. It just
Oh
looks so
yeah.
awkward. It looks so awkward. I love it. Like when you pause at the right time, it kind of looks like it's got webbed feet as well, a bit like a duck.
Well, they did
Mm.
give it padded feet in the movie to try to help explain the swimming capabilities.
Just kind of start calling all my Pyroraptors mallards now.
There you go. Got to give them the proper coloration too.
My Jurassic mallards.
Yeah.
I just love this stance that it has. Like right before it
Yeah,
goes forward. What a power stance that is.
he's swimming on his way to steal your fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay.
Nice.
So yeah, we there was a lot of footage that was revealed because a lot of really awesome creators were able to go and play the game a little bit early. We got a closer look at the modular building as well. Modular building is looking great in this game. They are giving you so much creative freedom. All of the decorations that are present are really cool. You can even place down your own little puddles and stuff like that, and like cracks in the walkway. And a lot of people are going to be able to make some really cool parks with stuff like that. Any
Looking forward
thoughts?
to it.
Yeah, any thoughts on the modular building, fellows?
I know the first thing I want to try and make is abandoned looking buildings. I want to like make like my own site B, like having like the sauna buildings and like
Mm,
stuff like that. Try and see if how I can affect. Probably if they have like the same plants that they have in like Planet Zoo and all that, you just put ivy on the buildings and stuff like that.
heck
Should
yeah,
look pretty cool.
yeah.
I'll give you 3 guesses as to what my first building is going to be.
Waffle House.
It's going to be a Waffle House. I'm making a Waffle House, boys. I'll upload it to the workshop.
Yeah, we'll all download it. Yeah, the game's
You know.
never looked prettier. The game has never looked prettier, and the game has never given so much freedom to the players before. I'm really excited to see everything implement or like everything happen. I'm excited to see what people will do.
It's gonna be good.
It's a lot more saturated, and the colors are a lot more vibrant.
Yeah,
and
it's
I really like that.
it's so pretty. I love it.
It gives massive Jurassic World Evolution 1 vibes. Like even with the menu screen, that's like Evolution 1 menu screen.
Mm,
The brightness of everything feels like Evolution 1.
right.
Which I'm gonna love. It's gonna be a bit of that nostalgia kick in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I didn't see anywhere in the footage that I watched if this was still a thing. Please tell me they got rid of like the not observation, but like the ranger posts that you have to put into the enclosures and assign. Is that still in the game?
Well, you don't have to use in sandbox, but they're so helpful. Like when you're playing campaign, because you don't have to deal anything. You just let them do it.
No, but like I don't know. I have mixed
I like-
feelings about it.
I like all the brands that are going to be in the game. Like, it looks so cool. Have you seen all the branding?
No, I haven't.
No, I'll just send you this so you can quickly have a look. But they're really smart thinking. Like, you got Runaway Fashions, the T-Rex, Sugar Fairy, Fukio Dinner, Soro Salad, Spicy Spino.
Wow.
Solid Divine, Sego Scoops, T-Mex. I'm guessing that's a T-Rex Mexican. Big Sip Coffee, the Cretaceous Catch,
The Goat Milk Shack.
yeah, Jurassic Traders Gift Shop, Quick Bite. It looks cool,
Wow. That is really cool, actually.
isn't it?
Wow. Sugar Theory. Sorrow Salad. Wow. Spicy Spino.
Yeah.
I learned the other day, and this might be a cool fact. Reptiles don't get affected by spices.
Really?
That's only a mammal thing because we have receptors for something called capsaicin, I believe.
Huh.
They do not. So
I did not know that.
peppers are safe to give to your lizards.
But if
Don't
a
quote me on that.
if a reptile evolves the ability to taste spices, does that make it a reptile anymore? Yeah, yes, it does.
Something new altogether.
Yeah.
Because you can't evolve out of a clay. People, okay?
Yep. You
Then
can't
is
evolve out
it
of it.
really a reptile then? Is it an amphibian?
Are-
And then is it really amphibian? Is it a fish? Is it really a fish and not an invertebrate?
I don't think they evolved from amphibians either, but yeah.
They do
We're-
watch
We're
Walking with
doing
Monsters.
Pokemon logic. Oh yeah, walking with monsters. Oh god.
Yeah,
Might be
the eggshells
amphibious.
get harder, so then they can lay their eggs on instead of water.
Yeah, it's confirmed though. Platypus are reptiles. They have
I
a
always
beak.
knew there was something
They
off
have
about
a
them.
beak and they lay eggs. They must be reptiles.
They're also venomous and sweat milk.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
glow
they
in
don't have
black
nipples. Yeah, they do not have nipples.
Yeah,
Sweat
it's oh god. They also glow under like a black light.
Yeah.
They glow Perry the Platypus green.
Yeah, they are literally just teal. It's such a happy
Yeah.
coincidence. I love it.
Life imitates art.
Yeah.
I've never met a platypus, but I can just imagine like
I've never
smell
met a platypus.
off milk.
I've never met a platypus like it's a common thing. It's like, well, my buddy Heinz Doofenshmirtz can fill you in. He's really familiar.
He's downtown. You're gonna have to go talk with him.
Yeah. Just like as you walk in the building, you just catch the jingle. It's just Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. It's like just looking around, just oh
It's like hooked up to the door. It plays every time it opens.
yeah. Just, doof, Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. And then he just comes down and is like, hey, knock it off. That's costing me $5 an open, you jackass.
God, electric bill's high there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
The
man.
energy grid has really fallen apart ever since his brother became mayor. I actually sat down and watched a video with a friend of mine that was all about the politics of the tri-state area. And how Doofenshmirtz's brother is actually an awful mayor.
Why is that?
Because the use of public transportation after he gets elected is cut down, because in the first couple seasons all the public transportation's like really nice, clean, more people are using it, and you see it later on after his brother becomes the mayor. I see a cat right there. The public transportation is being used less and it's more dirty. There's also a whole thing on where the tri-state area even is, because there's a whole thing about it being super inconsistent about the history, because apparently people or like the land itself was floated there on the back of a turtle or something. It's such a weird backstory, and it's so odd. But yeah, apparently like when Roger Doofenshmirtz takes the position of mayor, like unemployment goes up, income goes down.
Oh my gosh.
There's a housing crisis. He builds an entire Capitol building, like an entire second Capitol building outside of his jurisdiction. And there's also a ton of controversy on whether or not the United States government even exists in this universe. It might not. Who knows? It was such a wild ride.
Those videos,
so
they'll pop up every once in a while. Like I was watching a video on the cost of living in Bikini Bottom the other day. You know?
Yeah.
There was one that I
Works
brought up
out.
like a while ago. It's like The Crimes of Mort, and it's like 2 hours long.
It's just like counting down all the horrific things that Chopper's done in Star Wars.
Yeah, dude, he has
Yeah,
he has a body count, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Because what he's
He's on
multiple
he's destroyed like whole small star destroyers that have like hundreds upon thousands of people on board.
And
Oh,
the
yeah.
families. And he doesn't care for civilian life as
No,
No, Chopper's a war criminal.
he
We know this.
is. He is. And somehow he has a spot in the Republic, in the New Republic, whatever.
I know.
Not definitely not
Is
biased.
he an elected official?
Well, no, he's just
He's probably
he's allowed to exist within it, So
he's probably done worse things than some Imperials have done.
Probably. He's
True little
such a-
terrorist.
yeah.
He's literally just Bender from Futurama if he was an astromech droid. Like, I mean, I did actually have a question for us. And we jumped straight into the Jurassic World Evolution 3 stuff, but we did have a
Yeah,
lot to
did we?
say on that. Yeah. So I was gonna ask today if you guys could find and name a dinosaur, what dinosaur or what type of dinosaur would you want it to be and what would you name it?
This is me going to be searching Latin words now.
I've gotten asked that a lot, and I never have an answer because in my thought process, it's like if you ever discover a dinosaur, a lot of factors go into its naming. Like there's been some species of dinosaurs or other animals that were discovered that were named after influential people. Like there's been species of bats that were named after people who were influential in our understanding of bat evolution. And so I wouldn't know until I found it. Like, does it have like a key characteristic that I would name it after? Is there something that's crazy about the location that I can name it after? It's tough to say. I would like to find a Spinosaurid, though.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of interesting stuff coming out about Spino that we can't talk about yet.
Yeah, and if you're one of the people who likes to share leaked stuff, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Like,
it can...
make sure if you guys like, this is like a little PSA right now. If you come across some information that you're kind of iffy about, make sure you check the sources and make sure it comes from an actual source, like an actual published, peer-reviewed source before you share it further. We've had issues with that in the past. Recently, there's been some issues with it on a specific thing that people are definitely not allowed to talk about yet. Don't share it if you come across it.
Yeah. It honestly can put some of the paleontologists working on it. It can put their careers in jeopardy. So do not do that. But yeah, what about you? Biology?
If I was to find something, it'd probably I'd like to find a marine reptile. There's a lot around here, but then also I'd love to find another bellidsaurid. And if I'd call it Magnosaurus.
Magnosaurus.
Large mouth. Yeah. Large mouths.
What if you find an abellisaurid that has the smallest mouth of any abellisaurid?
Oh, I would still call it that. I would still call it that. So people are like, but its mouth's so tiny. Like, oh yeah, this is largemouth saurus. Like, Magnosaurus.
Reminds me of a Titanomachia. That tiny titanosaur from Argentina. like what? It's like 5-6 feet tall at the hip. Then again, it might be a younger specimen, but it's still near adult size for the species.
Yeah, it's still pretty small, all things considered. But you do gotta love ironic names like that.
Oh yeah, they're hilarious. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Thinking about it as well, near me there's like a load of plants. Easily, if I found a new plant, call it Immatursaurus. It's a fake reptile.
Is that what that means? It just means fake
Immature.
Immatursaurus. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I found a new species of plant, Immatursaurus. Beautiful. Tell all the local news tabloids I found a dinosaur. Just for everyone to be like, wait, what? So it'd be paleontologists and paleobotanists fighting news tabloids. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Very
What's-
rage baiting.
Yeah, that's great for you. Very fitting. What's funny is that I've been asked this question before, and I've been asked it on stream. And what's really interesting is that I always said that I would want to find, as much as I love Tyrannosaurus, I'd love to find a pterosaur of some kind, because I had fallen in love with the like Thanatos Dracon and Cryo Dracon. I was like, oh, dude, those are such cool names. And then I was like, if I could find a pterosaur, I'd do something like Dracon. I'd do like Inferno Dracon.
That'd be cool.
And then Inferno Dracon got described. So I no longer have an answer to that question. They took it.
Took it from me. That was today.
Fanatadracon, that was a recent discovery as well, wasn't it?
Yes. 2022, I think.
Well described. Yeah, and then it got added to Evolution 2 instead of Hatzegopteryx.
That was so funny, and they designed it like most media depictions of Hatzegopteryx. So it's like when
it cracked me up when I saw that.
Everybody first saw the trailer and like, oh my gosh, it's Hatzegopteryx. Nope, Thanatos Thanatos. Why can't I say it? Am I having a stroke? What's going on? Thanatos. Why can't I say it?
Thanatodracon.
Thanatos. Am I having a stroke?
You smell toast.
Stand by, everybody.
I cannot smell toast, thankfully, but I need
to. There's actually a heart attack in it.
I've never struggled with this word before. This is
it was just funny that DLC
freaking me out.
Everyone's Jurassic Park animal that they needed was Seiji. Everyone's Jurassic World animal they needed Microcerado. Then you had Megalodon, something's been asked for everyone, and then Fanatadracon. Like, wait, what's that? Who's that? That ain't Hatzegopteryx.
Fanatadracon.
I'm pretty sure someone made a meme like, who's that Pokemon? It's Hatzegopteryx! Fanatadragon! Fudge!
Yeah. No, that was just genuinely surprising to me, honestly, because I remember I was starting to make content around the time that came out, and I was talking to a few other creators, and I was like, I am genuinely shocked they didn't just call it hats.
Yeah,
and leave it at that.
Yeah, I didn't understand that move, but I mean, it's fine. No. It's a we don't know what Thanatos Dracon looked like, anywho. So
there we go.
So it's a fine thing. It's just we don't really even know what Hatzegopteryx looks like, if we're being honest. Hatzegopteryx is, I think, surprisingly fragmentary.
Just like bits of the wing and stuff, mainly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where do we reconstruct that big head?
I don't know. And I thought that was, we knew for sure that's what it looked like. But I don't even think we have really any skull material, do we?
Not that I am aware of. Which would make sense because most of the time you see hats, the skull is different, but not by much. Like there's a few inconsistency here and there across like several different depictions.
Yeah.
Like the depiction of it in Path.
So I think it's because we have like the neck vertebrae, which are very short and large, that were likely there to support a large noggin.
We've got partial postcranial remains.
None of the beak, though.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, none of the beak. Just the postcranial. Looking at it.
Some of the more recent reconstructions have it looking like a hunched over giraffe. I kind of love it.
I like that look.
That it's so weird, but I mean, I guess.
Well, we have a bit of the bottom jaw of the beak.
Oh, do we?
Do we?
Yeah, like it's like literally the middle of the beak. The bottom jaw.
Oh yeah, we do.
Cranial.
Look at that.
One,
Yeah.
one tiny bit of vertebrae.
Hmm.
We don't have much of that at all.
No.
Not even really anything of the front limbs apart from, is that a knuckle?
I think I discovered yesterday live on stream that the only fossils we have of Ambiginia is, or however you say its name, it's like a single vertebrae. Like it's one bone.
I think that's the same thing with
Pterosaurs don't-
Inferno Draken too.
Yep. Man.
What's the smaller Quetzal called? So I'm pretty sure it's just a neck bone as well. And that.
Quetzalcoatl, yeah, Lawsonii.
Yeah.
Northropy is the big one.
I still find it mad how little we have of a lot of critters and people like you go to the museums, you see it's just like a replica of what we think it is, with the bits of the bone in it. But everyone just thinks, oh, that's how we dig them out of the ground. It's a complete fun.
Oh yeah.
Pterosaurs are weird because a lot of, especially like with the bigger ones like Astarchids, is that a lot of what we know about them is a little bit speculative and based on their anatomy and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which we already have very little of.
Yeah, the fossil preservation does not, or preservation bias does not apply to pterosaurs with their hollowed out bones and their very thin bones in general. They don't really survive the fossilization process too much.
No.
That's why when people come to me and they're like, dude, I think T-Rex had giant dragon wings, but they were like super frail and had hollow bones. And I'm like, okay, ignoring everything else about that animal skeleton.
We just replace the stomach and intestines with an airbag. So it's filled with helium.
Yeah. It's what, fish have a swim bladder? This is a flight bladder.
T-Rex blimps.
Yeah,
that's why they had hollow bones. That's why they had.
They were full of helium.
Yep.
Yeah,
we figured it out, guys. We did it. All it took was
science. Lied to you.
All it took was 5 minutes. Man, what are paleontologists doing?
Absolutely nothing.
Twiddling their thumbs all day. It only took us 2 minutes. What do you mean? I only said 5 minutes a second ago? No, I didn't.
Like
I think you're experiencing time dilation.
Like you're saying before the stream, this is where a Dano guy turns as if Minute Man and just goes debunking different TikTok videos.
This is where I turn into what?
Minute Man.
Oh right, yeah.
Debunking TikTok videos of dinosaurs.
I've debunked a few here and there.
You have. We need a Dino Guy crash out era. just go after everyone.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if they're right or not. I'm gonna find something wrong. That's what I'm gonna do. It's like if someone says completely correct information, be like, the dinosaur figure in the background, that is completely incorrect. What is wrong with you? Just ignore all the incorrect ones that I have in my background.
Yeah, I was about to say, be very careful with how you do that.
Just ignore the Retrosaurus, okay? Don't look at
the Retrosaurus. Yeah. And are you sure that's how Oceolalia looks?
And that one.
Nice Greg back there with the PNSO Rex. Yeah. That one's missing lips.
No lips.
Yeah.
No.
I went over to my aunt's house like not too long ago, and I think she had like a book on dinosaurs on her shelf, and the cover had T-Rex on it, and I was like, "Whoa, the T-Rex has lips, nice." And my aunt's like, "Wait, do they have like lips like we have lips?" And immediately all I got sent for like a while was just T-Rexes with lipstick on.
No, that's how that's the correct way of displaying dinosaurs. The only way.
Well, technically speaking, that is a decent way to do it because you could just, you could say that they have lips, but you just can't see because its mouth is closed. Even though its teeth are not buried in gums like they should be, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see any gums and nose fossil.
It really is kind of weird when I think about it, like the misinterpretation of T-Rex teeth. Because like I forgot I moved my move where my monitor is. Because like you only have about this much above the gums.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got asked like 2-3 months ago in VR chat. Someone came up to me because I was talking to someone else while dressed as a T-Rex. They're like, if a T-Rex bit down on a car, would its teeth go like through the roof and like impale me? And I'm like,
Jeez.
uh, well, that's very grisly, sir. But how long do you think T-Rex teeth are?
Yeah.
He's like, they're like a foot long, aren't they? I was like, no.
Yeah,
What?
a lot of books that I had growing up, they described T-Rex teeth as like the size of a banana. But what they don't mention is that that's accounting for the root. You know, what you see is not the whole tooth. Like you would see basically just for our audio listeners, Lakota has a replica of a T-Rex tooth. The majority of it, all that black and gray part, that is the root. The white part would be the top of the tooth. That's the part that you would see in life. And obviously, the T-Rex did have kind of like, I mean, it depends on how grown the tooth was, but still, you wouldn't have too huge of a tooth.
They are just absurdly anchored into the head too.
Oh yeah.
Like that's insane.
Bone crushing. There's the thing. I'm trying to think of the name. I think it's like Machiosaurus or something like that. I feel like people might be thinking, and it's that one bipedal theropod where the teeth are all
A bipedal
like,
theropod?
sticking out. Yeah, bipedal theropod. Yeah,
Are you
that's what's
sure?
going on there. Was it a recent video? Yeah, the meme video. You mentioned about the bipedal.
The bipedal birds.
That's a Brian. I think it's like Machiosaurus, something like that, where the teeth are sticking forwards, outwards, and they're really long and horrendous looking.
Or it's either pronounced Machikosaurus or Machiacosaurus. You're talking about like
from Madagascar?
Yeah, the one with the lower jaw that has the teeth that angle out like this on the lower jaw. Like that.
Yeah.
Very weird looking fella.
I feel like this is the most famous photo of it, if it wants to work. No, not
Out
like,
of curiosity, I googled quadrupedal bird. I got some very cursed images.
is it that little chick with the 4 legs?
I think so.
Yeah, Masicosaurus.
Yeah, it's either
You know,
pronounced that or the other. But
I'd love to see that in Death Ground. That feels like a Death Ground animal right there.
yeah, and it would have to be like a '90s interpretation of it, the one without the lips, you know. So you can really, because that's what
that horror factor.
This is very much like early 2000s or just 2000s in general, the pre-lips era, because they would have probably been covered in oral tissue.
Yeah, I'm actually struggling to find like a modern.
Prehistoric Planet has one, yeah, with lips.
It reminds me
that's
of like
one I remember actually.
Yeah, I had a poster that had this on it. It was a poster I got in South Dakota at a dinosaur museum, and it was a poster titled "Weird Dinosaurs," and Machikosaurus was like proudly on that.
Yeah,
it's such a cool creature, though.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like how some people used to interpret Utah Raptor, because Utah Raptor near the end of its lower mandible has like a downturn of its teeth as well. So you used to get like interesting interpretations where it would just kind of like that part of the mouth would like limply hang there for some reason. You know, like
that happened, and I think they did that in Primitive War. More modern reconstructions, like Walking with Dinosaurs, do still have those teeth covered with oral tissue. Or Walking with.
No, I really forgot that was in Planet Dinosaur. Well, not Planet Dinosaur.
Prehistoric Planet. Yeah.
I can't, because it does not look anything that my brain recognizes it.
Yeah, I don't know if they actually did it properly here, because I think its lower jaw should downturn a little bit more.
Oh yeah, looking at the fossil of it.
Yeah, because like now that I'm really looking, I haven't looked at it too much, but now that I'm really looking at it, I don't know if they quite nailed it on the head.
Yeah, if you show me that, I wouldn't have had a clue that it was.
Yeah. Prehistoric Planet did a lot of interesting things with their animals.
Carno.
Mosasaurus, yeah, Carno's a bit dated. The feature scales need to be spaced out a bit more and a bit more random. Justice to my boy Nanook, who got downsized.
They're rocking their juvenile size.
I'll forever be spiteful about that.
Even the T-Rex is not perfect. I think there's been some their eyes are too big. I think some features of their skull were a little bit too small and their legs are too short, I think. So obviously Prehistoric Planet's not perfect, but
yeah.
Out of recent depictions of T-Rex, which is your favorite?
Oh, I really liked the Walking with Dinosaurs one.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially the walking dinosaurs.
They incorporated the cheeks too.
I still think my favorite one has to be the Netflix documentary. Is it Life on Our Planet? Is it called or something like that?
That's right.
That one.
That is chonk. That is why I imagine a heavy.
It's good.
That was beastly.
It's good, but some of the behind the scenes kind of like irked me a little bit. When they were designing it, they were like, "Oh, how do we make this look scarier?" It's like, it's an animal. You don't have to make it look scarier, you know? It's just.
Is that why it looks like it is just completely covered in keratin? Like, it's just so bumpy.
It is, yeah. We do have T-Rex scales, and we know that their scales were very small and would have looked smooth from a distance. That is one thing that they didn't really do too well, is the fact that they do have bumpy skin. And a lot of people portray T-Rex like that.
I get what you mean with that one, but for me, it was just the girth of it. Like, it looked heavy.
It looks,
like,
it's good.
Like
it's definitely good. Yeah.
It honestly looked like if it stood on you, you would shoot out like someone standing on a tube of toothpaste.
Odd.
Like, all your internals just.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad depiction by any means. Like, I still think no matter how good a depiction is, you can still nitpick it here and there.
That is the problem. I saw someone say this the other day, and I'm going to use it to my grave. That's the problem with being passionate about science, is that you're always going to find things to nitpick about, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, and that's not us saying it's bad.
No.
Like, nitpicking and like dissecting details, that's just us being like, oh, well, you know, this here, that there. It's just kind of like dissecting any form of media, to be fair, as well.
Yeah.
So
the way I do it, I just go and watch it for fun for the first time, and then the second time I start nitpicking. That's the way I've always watched it. It's like, was it? I remember watching Kingdom time, absolutely loved it, you know. And then I was like coming out of it, and like people that, and I was like, well, if you just watch it as a movie, it's enjoyable. Are you saying hello?
You broke a bit there. What movie did you go to see?
I transferred it back to you.
Fallen Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing that for the first time, being stupidly excited for that. That was awesome. Really enjoyed it. You know, Carnotaurus. And then everyone says they're like, you know, proper battering the film. Was it the second time I watched it? I could see what people were picking up, but I just watched it to enjoy it.
Right. Dude, that baryonyx though, I always hated the looks of it though.
Baryonyx.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
I could. I know. I think I remember them. I can't remember if they stated that baryonyx was going to be in this. I was like fully expecting the website design, and then that weird croc hybrid thing came out, and I was like, ugh, get away from me.
So many people are expecting that.
Yeah.
They're like, where is the one from Jurassic World?
Yeah.
Why did we get the fudge ups, as it were? These ones were locked up with the Scorpius Rex, but managed to escape.
Yeah. No, and actually,
Beautiful
back on the whole nitpicking thing, I have like another thing to add to this. You know, at the museum, I'm talking with these fellas, and like we were talking about Prehistoric Planet. And one of them mentioned that they were talking to a paleontologist, I won't name names, that was down at the Denver Museum about Prehistoric Planet. And the paleontologist was like, oh, yeah, it was all right. It's like, that's how you know it's good. If a paleontologist says it's all right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyone
I
else,
f-
like, ask him about Planet Dinosaur. See what happens.
Oh yeah. You'll probably get a lot right there.
Yeah.
I find it's got to the point because like the public's so used to getting what they get that everyone's too scared to actually show what they should get.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. When we watch it, it's like, this ain't believable. Like, that T-Rex is just a normal animal. Why is it not watching that fully grown adult Triceratops like it's a chew toy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember talking about that too. I was just like, no sane T-Rex is going to fight a herbivore its own
No.
size. That's because, like, here's the thing about nature. Most of the time, like, we see fights like T-Rex versus Triceratops. That's 50-50. That T-Rex is not taking that chance at all. Because that's like, it's such a huge odds that it loses. Now, it goes for a younger individual. It doesn't, it's a much higher chance. It goes from 50-50 to 20-80. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
This really weird public perception on like how dinosaurs do things.
I always try
Sure thing,
to
like
I
that.
always try to state that it's like if you actually got a time machine and you went back in time, it's going to be way more boring than the documentaries. You're not
Oh,
going
yeah.
to you're not going to see knockdown drag out fights every time you turn the corner or anything like that.
Like, an adult T-Rex versus an adult Triceratops, even to, like, try and win that fight, that'd be a hunt over a few days. Like, of just to and from. Which, that's a ton of calories expended, which is not going to be good for the T-Rex. For a start. The risk of injury is massively high. And the chances of success rate on average for any animal is like 10%. Like,
Yeah.
it's...
And Triceratops is just simply no joke. The Morrison Museum has Stan the T-Rex, a T-Rex head. Right next to it, it has a Triceratops head. The Triceratops is already just as big, if not a little bit bigger than the T-Rex head. And here's the kicker. The Triceratops is a teenager. As a teenager, they're already freaking huge. Like, now just imagine a fully grown Triceratops. It's like, no, guys, herbivores, we say this all the time, but herbivores are no joke.
No, they're not. Going into Jurassic World Evolution again. When you see T-Rex floor Ankylosaurus like it think,
Oh, jeez.
like, yeah, that's mad to think. It was even like watching like Utah take out was the Anki in that? Or Noda even?
Gastonia, I think it was.
So just watching them flip that thing over. Yeah, Utah big, but that thing is like a heavyweight.
Oh,
I didn't even catch that until I was watching it again. It was like a single Utah Raptor did that. Sign this man up for the NFL.
yeah, two of them could have done it. I don't think a single one could do it.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it was a young adult, I think, but still. The
Even then.
hefty notosaurid. Like, come on.
All that bone.
Yeah, all that bone. Even bones in the skin.
It's a heavy animal.
Yeah.
Plus the whole pack hunting thing, which is a new it's a can of worms in and of itself. But
what do you think that massive boulder of Utah raptors are? Do you reckon that's a predator trap?
probably is.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say. Predator traps are
If
decently common.
it's
So.
trying to figure out behaviors like that in fossils is a man's game. Take Komodo dragons, for example. If a bunch of Komodo dragons were hunting a wildebeest, or not a wildebeest, but like a water buffalo, and they all got caught in a flood and they were buried together, well, it would look like they were in a pack. But we know that Komodo dragons don't do that. They form loose mobs to help each other out. Then it's every dragon for themselves after that. They're not pack hunters. The same, and now you apply that same logic to extinct animals and you understand how tricky it is to say, like, look at a bunch of them buried together and say, oh yeah, they were pack hunters. We just can't say
It's
for
a
sure.
very complex social behavior as well.
Yeah.
Very complex.
It is. And it's so rare in reptiles today. The only the best example is the Harris hawk. And that is one example out of 10,000 species of birds. It is so unlikely that dinosaurs did that it's not. It's just not even funny, you know. But if you like only go off of documentaries and movies, you would think that it was common, but it probably was not. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It probably did. There was millions upon millions of species that existed, but it just wasn't in every, like, you wouldn't find a lot of it if you went back in time. You know, it's
and even in like species of birds today that are monogamous and will like pair off for like their entire lives, they don't technically cooperate most of the time.
No.
It's like, you stay here, I go there, I come back, you go out. It's not like that. Like, would a pair of T-Rexes hunt together? Probably, but maybe not if they have a nest. You're only going to see one of them at a time. And there's probably one of my favorite examples of like this misinterpretation of pack hunting is the Dry Island bone bed that had like the 26 Albertosaurus specimens. That also was kind of the catalyst for invalidating Nanotyrannus.
Didn't they use that for? It might not have been that one, but there was a similar thing to why they made the T-Rexes pack hunters in Prehistoric Park. When you see the family go off, hunting together.
A lot of that is based off of like Albertosaurus fossils, I reckon.
Yeah.
Remember rightly.
I do believe, I can't remember if this was proven or not, but I do believe Dry Island Bone Bed was just this massive flood, and like all of these Albertosauruses were just in the area and got caught up in it. Because it's like, it's multiple different specimens at like different age ranges in their species. So it's super cool.
Yeah, the best smoking gun for that one is the fact that there's no other animals present, at least as far as we know. So it might not be a predator trap, but maybe drought can also, that's another thing, you know, droughts, they bring animals to an area where there's supposed to be water, and then all of a sudden flash flooding will take them all out. It's just tough to say.
Yeah.
It is a cool bone bed though.
Very cool.
I love all the. Yeah, unfortunately, I could never find any images of the actual fossil site itself. I only ever found diagrams, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, I've never been able to find it. I was trying to find it.
I still find fun things like with that. Is when you get someone that's like, well, we don't know that though, do we? Like straight away in the comments.
Or
it's the defining argument closer.
Or the my absolute favorite. Everything is 100% speculative. Not everything. Not everything.
Spinosaurus flu.
We do have fossil imprints of feathers, but whatever.
Yeah. We even have proto-feather like impressions on a theropod of similar relation or close relation to Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
So that's pretty interesting. I on the idea of like people being confidently wrong, of like, oh, this is all speculation. I had two people the other day confidently fight me and debate me in some random guy's comment section about the theropod in Dinosauria's episode of Our Frozen Past being Eutyrannus. They were so confident that it was Eutyrannus. And I'm like, what are you on? There's so much that...
May I join in on their side just for fun of it?
I'm not going to tell you where this happened.
It's like we're definitely at the wrong time period. We are on the wrong part of the world. Oh my gosh.
The wrong animals are here.
My gosh, like, bro.
It's I don't think it ever says where it takes place. They don't do the whole like thing that I do with some of my stories. It's just like, oh, 70 million years ago, Alaska. So I guess there is room for misinterpretation, but like one of their arguments was like, Does Nanooksaurus have a feathered tail? What?
We don't have his tail.
Oh my god, the smoking gun. He's right. What are you on?
Oh, I love stuff like that.
I was
It's like,
getting it. Go ahead.
I had someone arguing with me about dinosaurs not having feathers. Like they were complaining with like all into the game with feathers, but dinosaurs didn't have feathers. I was like, we have fossil proof of it. No, we don't. So I showed him a picture of Archeo, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's just a bird, though, isn't it?" I was like,
What are they? Did you show him Utyrannus?
"No, I just showed him Archeo. I just left it up. It's just a bird, though, isn't it?" I was like,
Oh
"Yeah,
my God.
T-Rex is going to be a bird. Tyrannosaurus bird." And...
I got into a short argument about T-Rex being able to swim. This is when we got the exclusive footage of swimming dinosaurs from Jurassic World Evolution 3. I posted that video, and someone got into an argument with somebody else about T-Rex not being able to swim. And so then I butted in. I invited myself into the conversation, and I was like, well, actually, most of the evidence does seem to suggest that T-Rex was able to swim, and quite well. And then they go on to this huge thing saying, no, the current consensus is that T-Rex was too heavy to swim and all this stuff going on. And I was like, I would love to see this. I would love to see the research that you're referring to. And so then he sends me a link. I click on it, and it's an article, or not an article, but a paper that argues that T-Rex would be able to swim to go after animals in shallow waters. What I think they do is that they panic, and they look for a paper, skim the paper to see something that might agree with their statement, and then they share it. Because that's the only thing I can fathom that he did, because the paper helped me. And then he continued to argue, saying that like, oh, T-Rex doesn't have a paddle tail, T-Rex doesn't have dense bones like Spinosaurus, and I was so done. I just ended my argument with, elephants don't have those either, but they can still swim.
Humans don't have them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, the main thing is that he said it's too heavy to swim. Do you know how heavy an iceberg is?
Yeah. I don't think this person understands how buoyancy and density
Water
works.
displacement.
No. Plus, T-Rex was filled with air sacs too. I mean, come on, people.
I made a
big powerful legs. You see, was it like kangaroos jumping on water? Like,
oh yeah,
they have powerful
I've seen that.
legs. Yeah. So like, just imagine a T-Rex just jumping along the water.
I've seen that video. It is so crazy. But I got into a similar debate like a while ago and ended up making like a video response to him. Just like, all right, so like T-Rex is surprisingly buoyant. He floats. But it really is funny because, I've had that similar experience of like, oh, well, here's like a paleontologist who says this that's proving my point. And then you open it and you're like, you didn't read this.
Yeah, it's like, you did not read this.
Yeah. It's on Instagram too. It's always on Instagram for me.
Instagram's the best place.
I don't even read my Instagram comments. I just, for some reason, like the worst of the worst, they all go to Instagram when it comes to that stuff. I can't even read it. I can't take it.
I think my favorite thing to do on Instagram is just find pictures of people where they've drawn T-Rex hunting something, and I just say that's not very accurate. Scamming. Their eyesight's just so good, just like vultures, so they can see carrion from away. So they use their wings to fly up high in the air. I still love it when people say T-Rex could have had wings. It's still,
and that's so absurd. That still persists too. The only people who are saying it don't have any understanding of basic like anatomy. They don't even know what they're looking at when they're looking at an ostrich arm, comparing it to a T-Rex arm. Yeah, it's so frustrating.
T-Rex is the bee of the Cretaceous. We just don't know how it flies.
Yeah, whenever those people pop up, which thankfully has become more rare, I just send them the Lindsay Nicole video. it's the only way I can deal with these people. I'm not getting
Well,
in like a 5-hour long debate.
What's
over flying
really
T-Rexes.
frustrating is I think all of the big like paleo creators on TikTok have made several videos debunking it. Like I'm pretty sure I've made a video at some point. I know that Tyler Stone's made a lot of videos. Joannosaurus, all kinds of people. We've made several videos and it just keeps going.
Why
Even
does it need a video though? Why does it need a video?
because you have people who don't understand the topic that they're talking about, but they think that they do because they've read a couple things and then they're coming in and arguing.
It was also mentioned in an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. So
There-
you have a lot of people
There
who
you go. There's our
hear about
answer.
Good old Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I
So-
think the idea it went popular because of a TikToker. I think it was a TikToker. He made a video saying, "Oh, look at a T-Rex arm compared to an ostrich arm. I think we've been putting them on backwards." And that video did so well that a lot of people just like have it ingrained in their brain because nobody's wrong on the internet. And so then
How many flying ostriches have you met?
but because the reason why I think that is because I have several people in comments section, like every once in a while when the wing thing comes up, that state the exact same thing over and over again. They'll say something along the lines of, just look at the way that it's facing. If you turn it backwards, it looks like an ostrich wing. Their wings, they always say the same thing. So I think that they're just like repeating what they heard from another person. And I think it's from that singular person. Like I think you can trail it back to somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about, and they're just talking.
I have a new favorite thing at the moment when people go like, "Oh, you like talking about flying dinosaurs? Oh, you're a big fan of Weechi?" And they're like, "Wait, what?
Big fan of what?
Weechi?" The same is horrifically wrong.
Yeeshi.
Oh,
Yeechi.
okay.
How do you butcher a 4-letter genus and species name?
Because it's not in English. I butchered English anyways, but
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's the English man. Yeah. Always cracks me up. I can barely speak English, but I'm partially dyslexic, so it cancels out. At least I have an excuse.
I don't have an excuse, and I can't do it anyway. So
I remember telling people at school, it's just like, I want to go into paleontology, and they're like, "Aren't you dyslexic?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I already hate it."
It's a pronunciation of prehistoric animals, man. It's just. I have to break it down, and even then, I can still struggle.
Yeah, that's fair. Some of them are dumb.
You should have heard me try and say Carcharodontosaurus after reading it for the first time.
It was my my younger brother when he was 7 years old that told me how to say that name properly. I've been saying it wrong for years.
What were you saying?
I can't remember now. It's such a long time ago. But when he came round to play J-pop, and I was like, "Oh, this is my, I love this dinosaur. The design for it's absolutely amazing." And he's like, "You do know it's Carcharodontosaurus, right?" I think I was calling it like Char.
Oh,
yeah,
like a Pokemon.
Yeah, I think I was calling it that. I don't know how I got that from that, but yeah, I think I was calling it Charodon. Thinking back to it.
Man.
Okay, so full on warning, gents. We are definitely way over time. We're at an hour and a half. Yeah.
We've had a lot of fun talking.
So unless we have any final thoughts about anything we talked about today, we'll go ahead and end it here.
Reminder that anything you see that has not been officially published, you should not share, report it, and see if you can get it taken down. That can ruin people's career. That's the last little PSA.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Yep.
Jurassic Evolution 3 next month.
Next month.
Not far away.
2 days.
Not far away at all.
And then we get a
21st
review.
of October.
Yes. I'm so ready.
Well,
All right.
so one thing I haven't mentioned, this, Rhizodus. I didn't bring that up.
You did not. Well, now you did.
Oh.
Now you did.
Oh, no, I did
Just
that,
did that,
Yeah. Oh, great.
Rhizodus is the largest freshwater fish we ever known of.
Next week, Dino, you and I have to coordinate. We got to make sure he doesn't mention it.
Yeah, we gotta
I'll
try to
find
avoid it as
every
much as
way to
possible.
mention it.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and or listening. We do appreciate all of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, be sure to check out all of our individual content. We have a code on the bottom, Paleo Pizza on the top right, and Dino Guy on the top left. But until next time, we will see y'all later.
See you later.